the current stimulus package, and those second stimulus checks that everybody is anxiously awaiting. I'm also going to be talking about some additional benefits for anybody that falls into the following categories: low income, Social Security recipients, whether it's retirement, disability, or survivor's benefits, SSI beneficiaries, supplemental security income, and VA beneficiaries. Hey everyone, Matt here, back for another video. Today is Monday, August 10th, and if you're new here or you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get right into it. Let's quickly talk about the current stimulus package. There's not a whole lot to say, but I'll talk about it, give you the latest updates. As of last week, the negotiations between our four favorite people, Steven Mnuchin and Mark Meadows on the Republican side, and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer on the Democratic side. Basically, the negotiations fell apart. They're not coming together. However, over the weekend, as you probably already know, President Trump signed those 4 executive orders. However, after further examination, those 4 executive orders basically don't help anybody in the categories that I just listed. Basically, low income, Social Security recipients of any kind, SSI, VA beneficiaries. Those executive orders basically don't help any of these people, but rather, help select other groups of people. So it's unfortunate to see that, but hopefully, if anything, this will prompt Congress and the 4 favorite people we just talked about to maybe, get a little move on and start negotiating through this a little bit more. However, as of right now, today, Monday, those 4 favorite people, they don't have any planned negotiations or meeting at this time, basically because they're so far apart right now on a few issues that they're just not coming together. I mean, they're just not having any planned meetings, but rather, basically, they're willing to come back to the table and negotiate once again once they kind of go back to the drawing board, kind of plan things out between their own respective parties, and then come back together, the 4 of them, and kind of try to renegotiate this a little bit. So that's what Steven Mnuchin said actually this morning. He said, I'm willing to come back to the negotiating table. I'm willing to negotiate once again once we're presented with a reasonable offer. So hopefully that happens sometime soon this week. I mean, this is getting to be ridiculous. What is this, like week 3 now that they've been talking about this? I mean, this is insane. The first stimulus package, the CARES Act, way back in March, from the time that was drafted and proposed, that thing was pushed through and passed within a matter of, not very long, a few days, a week or two. It was not long at all. But apparently the sides just cannot come together on this one very much. However, they do have a few issues that they all agree on, all parties agree on, and the president backs. And it was actually proposed just a couple days ago that Steven Mnuchin and Mark Meadows came out and said, hey, we agree on some of these portions of the package, aka the stimulus checks, those second stimulus checks. They all agree, but yet they wanted to push portions of the bill through, get those passed and get those activated so they can start going out to the people. But some parties, like some people, said, no, we don't want to push portions through. We want to push this through as one comprehensive package rather than little bills throughout. So unfortunately, everything, even that they're agreeing on, everything's being held up by just a few issues that they're still really not agreeing on at all. There's still these sticking points. So that's, really unfortunate, but hopefully we can get more clarity sometime soon this week. So, like I said, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, but I just wanted to bring you up to speed. If you didn't happen to watch any of my videos over the weekend or last week, that's basically where we stand right now. Hopefully we get information this week from these 4. Also, I read another article this morning, just a real quick note. President Trump came out and basically said he's willing to back up any package, any dollar amount that comes to him. So, we basically have his support as soon as he gets a package. I've been saying that for weeks now. As soon as he gets a package, he'll basically sign it. That's kind of been evident for the last couple of weeks here. So, Steven Mnuchin came out and said that Trump is basically ready to back anything that comes to him. So that's encouraging. So we don't have to fear that he's possibly going to veto something once Congress finally passes something. All right, I want to talk about this other benefit. So just hear me out here. Maybe you already received this, but I just want to say, just hear me out. Even if you're not interested, that you may be interested in this. I actually had somebody over the weekend ask me, why do all of your videos pertain to people who are low income or Social Security or SSI people? Why do you focus on these groups? And she actually said, I appreciate it. Keep it up. I believe her name was Anna. So if you're watching, hey, shout out to you. Thanks for the question. The reason I do this is because I like to look out for the underdog. The reason I do that is, if you didn't know this already, I'm actually blind. I've been the guy who has been the underdog basically my whole life. I've been left out on everything. I hate it. I can't stand when people overlook me. I'm like the last person, like back in school when we'd have to choose teams. Guess who the last guy was picked to be on a team? I was always the last person. I hate it. I've always been the underdog. So I felt that like this is my opportunity to use this platform to connect with all of you and to be, I don't know, just to be able to help all of the so-called like underdogs in this situation. I mean, who has been your advocate this whole time through this? I'd be willing to bet basically nobody. These stimulus packages basically do jack for the underdogs. The people who are really struggling, these stimulus packages don't do a whole lot for them, but rather it helps like the middle class people. So who's your advocate? Basically, it hasn't been anybody, but I wish for me back in the day, I always wished I would have had an advocate, somebody helping me out, somebody to show me the ropes, like somebody to be there to help me through these times rather than trying to figure it out on my own. So that's why I do this. I love it. And it just means a lot to me to be able to connect with all of you through these videos and to use this platform and these videos to help you navigate this confusing time, as well as to connect with all of you in the comment section and ask or answer all of your specific questions. All right, let's talk about this other benefit, SNAP benefits. Now hear me out, just continue listening, please. You may benefit and you might want to know this information. SNAP, I knew I was gonna blow it. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, that's what it stands for, SNAP. So basically it's an assistance program that helps you get funding for food, like food benefits throughout the month. So why is this so important? Because like I was just saying, the majority of my videos pertain to those of you who are low income, receiving Social Security, SSI, VA benefits, and many of you fall into the category that you will be eligible for these benefits. Of course, I don't know your exact situation, so just because I said that doesn't mean you automatically are eligible, but the majority of you that watch these videos are definitely eligible. And I think if you're not getting SNAP benefits, check it out. I'll give you some information. It'll basically give you a food allowance to go out and buy food. Free, not free, but I mean like it'll give you an allowance to go buy food each month. So this is really important. If you want to check this program out, go to their website, and I'll give you the phone number here in just a minute. I think you should definitely call. But here's the website if you want to go learn more information. Their website is loaded with information. It's great. I was just on it looking around for about an hour. There's some really helpful tables on there, basically giving you some information about your bank balances and in relation to your family, the number of people in your family. There's just a lot of different things, and you would qualify for certain amounts of money that you can apply toward food. If you're eligible, of course. But anyway, their website is benefits.gov. So benefits.gov. Check it out. If you want to call them, here's the phone number. You should call them. It'll connect you with your state office, and then you can talk to somebody specifically in your state. I called the phone number this morning. It's an automated system. They say, "Hey, which state you live in?" And you say your state, and then it connects you with your state office. So the phone number, be sure to write this down. I'll give it to you again in just a minute. 1-800-221-5689. Again, pause the video. I'll say it one more time right now. 1-800-221-5689. And that'll connect you with your state office. But check this out. Like I've been saying, if you don't receive these benefits yet, I'd be willing to bet that you'll probably be eligible to receive something, even if it's $20 a week. Who cares? It's $20. I mean, what can you get for $20? Not much, but honestly, it's better than nothing. So check this program out. It's a program that helps everybody that's low income. Also, if you're someone who is 60 or older, or you have a disability, your bank balances can actually be more. So your eligibility is determined by your bank balances and other assets and just income qualifications. But of course, if you're receiving SSI or Social Security, let's be honest, your income's not that much anyway. So you're definitely going to fall into the category of someone who's eligible. So again, check this out. The reason I'm hammering this point home is because basically everybody that watches these videos will qualify for some type of benefit. So check it out. It's just money that you get to go to the grocery store and buy the essential food items that you need each week, each month, whatever it is. So it's great. Again, I'll give you that phone number one more time because I know, people ask for it. It's 1-800-221-5689. And the website, once again, is benefits.gov. I hope that helps you. So again, I'm here for you. I'm looking out for all of you in this community. I love it. I love connecting with all of you. It means a lot to me. Leave any comments or questions you have below. Any new information we get on this second round of stimulus checks, come on, Congress, get your act together. As soon as we get the information, I'll be here to let you know right away. So have a great Monday, and I'll catch you later.